In the last 18 months, we've seen a massive movement to our online traffic. I think it's gone up something like 300%. 90% of the sales that my business does is online, and it's moved rapidly from desktop to mobile in both of its forms, so mobile phone and tablet computers. What we've done in response to that is we've made our site completely responsively designed so that it actually shapes on any media or digital media that you're using to access us. So we did some research into browsing, so how do people browse FS? And what we found is that people actually don't browse FS. What they do is they kind of do planned research. And what we've done with our mobile offer is to make it easier for people to browse in the bits of their life when it's boring. So on the commute home, on the bus, if they're sitting in the passenger seat, if they're car sharing with someone. What they like to do is to actually take their data and information and then actually go to the biggest screen that they actually own in their house. And after they've done that research on a mobile is to actually close the sale in their home in a more private space. And what we found is the bigger the human risk to the customer, the bigger the screen. And what they often do is book some time with themselves to actually go and do that and sort that out. But a lot of the preamble and the pre-work has been done in the mobile space. We're very much a digital business, we're the biggest online retailer of credit cards and loans in the UK. So the digital world is really, really important to us. So we moved probably before anybody else did to responsive. So responsive on handheld computers as well as on desktops. What we've done is built our site responsively, so it moves around to the size of the screen that you've got. People can actually see the information rather than pinching and clicking on the site. And what we've found is tablet and mobile conversion rates have increased tenfold because of that. So we measure the number of people who start a customer journey and complete on our site. And responsive has meant that that's increased by about 200% since we introduced it 18 months ago. We're about to launch a current account, which in the UK will make us a proper bank. A bank where you can actually manage all your financial services. It's kind of your day-to-day account. And because we're picking up on these mobile trends, is what we found in the launch of the current account is, there's a few things that are very important to people. One, it's just got to work. And just working these days, is it working on mobile? The most exciting thing for me about mobile is we're doing something that really aligns to what our customers want, delivering something to them which is normally quite a dull process at a time which is most appropriate to them, rather than have to wait and to go home and not being able to see their kids because they've got to go off to a room somewhere and look at a desktop. If we can tune into these customer needs more quickly than our competition, for a young growing business like mine, is I can get people to engage because we can deliver a better process on mobile. Which means that we can redefine our business and actually generate market share and sales.